We welcome you into the second episode of NJ Talking, where in today's episode, we're going to be breaking down some bets of the week from our sport betting degenerate friends. And we're going to be also breaking down all the Call of Duty games into a tier list of our favorite to our least favorite. I'm going to introduce my favorite co-host, Fat Jesus over there.
What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? Fat Jesus here. Look, I gave you the little sprinkle in the gambling portion of the show, and I think all my opinions about Call of Duty are correct. So, deal with it. Like, comment, subscribe.
All right, Jack, how you doing today, my man?
Doing all right. I'm excited for what we're about to talk about. Honestly, like, gambling is just so exciting. Like, it just gotta bet enough money so that like it affects your mood. And for me, that's like $5. So yeah,
well, you and I both know that I can't. And
yeah.
But
so
we have some degenerate friends that are going to be helping us out today. So shout out to them.
Yeah, the first one. Look, I know I'm very biased. I know you're biased with our babies, the Rangers. Rangers
yes,
to win
dude.
the series.
Lock it in. Yes, lock it in, smash it, dude. Let's go. I'm so excited for the Rangers to win the series. It's unreal.
Yeah,
the Rangers are playing the Penguins. We have home ice. It's going to be one hell of a series. I'm going to just say this little hot take real quick. I don't care who's coming out of the Eastern Conference, but whoever's coming out of the Eastern Conference is winning the Stanley Cup.
Whoa.
Whoever wins the East wins the Cup.
I mean, look, the East is very good, so it's kind of hard to. My only issue.
Sorry,
is
Avalanche fans out there. Oof.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's kind of like, are they going to beat each other up so much getting there that are they going to be, a little low on the energy tank?
Dude, I have no idea. But did you watch the game last night where the Maple Leafs played?
They got
someone chalked in the first period. Dude got chucked in the first period. My buddies and I are all fucking going off. It's going to happen again. The Maple Leafs are going to choke again. They slapped. They won 5-0.
The Maple Leafs won
5-0? Yeah, they won game 1, 5-0.
So they're still good is what I'm hearing.
Why are you going to make some bets right now as we're doing this?
Maybe. I was looking for the series bet. I couldn't find it on this thing, but right now Rangers -1.5. That's a little ballsy for me. The -1.5.
Yeah.
So for me personally, I would take money.
Well, it's that high. It's that high because the starting goalie for the Penguins is out.
Ooh. I don't want to be blinded by my fandom for the Rangers. All right. Money line.
Let's fucking go Rangers, baby. Let's go.
All right, just money line.
All right.
I'm not touching the fucking over under. I fuck that. All right. Also, this pains me to say as a Mets fan, Yankees heating up a little bit, huh? A little inside scoop from
Yankees decided to show the Mets that the Yankees decided to show the Mets that they're still the big team in New York.
Well,
although the Mets are on a tear still.
Yeah, so, I think the Mets
Yankees are trying very hard to be the big brother again, but it's going to take a little bit more than just hitting nukes off the fucking batter's box to just do that.
Yeah, and especially when the right field is what, I don't know, 210.
Yeah, it must be. Yeah. Fucking, I can go up there, swing lefty, and we all know that I'm a righty, and I can hit a nuke out of that stadium.
Yeah, I mean, okay, all right. It depends. Who is it? BP here?
Yeah, it's BP.
Okay, all right.
Oh, I can't hit a 90 mile per hour fastball.
That's what I was getting at because I was a little concerned for that statement for a second. have all the baseball stands. You can't hit 90. That shit's gas, man. So, all right. Yankees heating up. They're plus 1.5. I love it. I love plus 1.5. Boom.
I would go money line here.
Boom. You would go money line.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why not both? All right.
Okay. Let's go to the NBA.
Yeah, NBA season. Look. Celtics, Bucks. Giannis is probably the best player on the planet right now. He's really good. A degenerate inside scoop though is fucking hammer the Celtics to win the series, which to me I think is really ballsy because when you have the best player in the world on your team, like it's really hard to.
Best player in the world, you're going Giannis.
He is the most physically dominant player in the league right now.
Okay. Best player in the world?
Yeah. He's so good.
I disagree. Steph
What?
Curry all the way.
Well, okay. Yeah, the 3 god.
He just doesn't miss.
Yeah.
He throws up these crazy shots and they just go down.
Celtics to win the series. We were told that is an absolute fucking lock from one of our gambling degenerate fucks for friends. Another way too early prediction coming out of these guys. I mean, way too early. Is the Ravens to win the North? Like, what the fuck?
Yo, what?
Can we talk about that for a second?
The Ravens to win the North?
Yeah.
I mean, they did just get their new Ed Reed. E.D. Reed boy.
Look.
Kyle Hamilton falls to them in the first round. If you haven't, go check out our first episode. We did a mock draft.
Yeah.
I don't think it really ended up in our favor.
No, not at all. Not at all.
So go take a look and see how far off we were.
Yeah, let us know how many picks we absolutely canned in the process. It was a lot. It was. a lot.
And I just want to say one thing.
Yeah.
Who's fucking right about Green Bay, bitch? They didn't get Aaron Rodgers any help in the first round.
Yeah, like fucking idiots. And I didn't expect them to do that again. Like, I mean, he's got to be pissed, right?
You called him Captain Priss. Of course he's pissed.
Okay, not at what I said. I'm like, what the fuck? He's never gonna hear this shit. Like, what? All right.
Gonna add him next time we upload the video at Aaron Rodgers.
Just pin comment at Aaron Rodgers. Oh shit. One thing we've been hearing from our degenerate buddies is Celtics to win the series, the Miami Heat to win the series, the Phoenix Suns to win the series, and the Warriors to win the series as all like lock-in parlay, like have all 4 of them as a 4-team parlay. And I love that action. I personally love that action. It's the only team that worries me is the Celtics. That's the only team that I'm a little worried
That would
about.
be the one.
Yeah.
That would be the one that would worry everybody, I think.
Yeah,
I mean, for the most part, I think you're picking 3 favorites, and the upset you're picking is like the biggest upset.
Yeah. I love the Warriors, the Suns, and the Heat all to win their series. The only question mark is the Celtics a little bit, but I love that parlay, and I would fucking hammer that. So all you viewers listen, I would hammer that. Now, to kind of go down the list a little bit here, you can get very good odds on Rory McIlroy. He loves the Wells Fargo Championship, loves it. And he just came off a really hot last round at Augusta. So he's got to be feeling those juices from Augusta. He loves.
What did he shoot? He shot a -8, right?
Yeah, 8 under at Augusta. He loves the Wells Fargo. He's plus 750 to start off. I love it. So hit McIlroy plus 750. Thank me later.
All right, guys. Well, that was our sports betting section from all of our degenerate friends giving us the tips and tricks. A little bit added with the fat goat over there.
Yep.
He would like to add his little spice to it. If you couldn't tell what section it is, go into the comments and tell us what you think. And that brings us to the main portion.
I love sprinkling a little something. You know, I got to sprinkle.
I like it. I like it.
You know? All right. Yeah. So now for this COD tier list, we thought it would only be fair to take out the 4 that we didn't play. We just weren't really playing video games when these 4 came out that much. So we're going to start with the first COD that we both played, which was World at War.
Goated.
The Nazi zombies in this is the best zombies still, probably.
Hands down. Not even close. Not even close.
The zombies makes up for, I mean, the multiplayer was whatever at that time, but the zombies, the campaign, this was the mission with the sniper mission, right?
Oh yeah, dude.
Like this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. This was the COD, the campaign with the goated sniper mission in it. You know, and the zombies is 10 out of 10. So I'm gonna put this in the A tier, not the S tier, only because of the little bit of slacking in multiplayer. And I mean, that's a pretty big part.
That's pretty fair. Yeah, I think that's pretty fair. That's the only thing I would say was lacking because the campaign was awesome. It was set for World War II, so it was very fun to play. Still has the best zombies. I mean,
yes,
you and I would sit there and have endless nights, dude, of just sitting there grinding zombies. I mean, our best was what, 75 or 77 or something like that.
Yeah, it was not a healthy number.
Oh, dude, no.
I just know it was
absolutely no.
It was something up there.
It introduced you to not sleeping too.
Yeah. It really did. That's when like the bendering, you know, started. The bendering of video games
all night long, and then our parents would come down and yell at us because we were playing video games all night long. But we would shut them off and then turn them back on and be like, "All right, let's light them up."
Hey, we took a 30-minute break. We're good to go again. All right. So I think A tier is a fair ranking there. Next is Modern Warfare 2. Amazing multiplayer. 10 out of 10 multiplayer. The campaign was good in this one.
The best campaign.
Yes. The best campaign. Goated multiplayer, in my opinion. For me, I'm feeling S tier on this one without a doubt in my mind. S tier.
Hands down. I personally would say that it is the best COD ever made. I think that game was redonkulous.
Yeah, I think the best Call of Duty is one that we're going to talk about in a little bit. But next we got Black Ops.
MW2, man. Dropping a nuke on that shit, that would bring me so much joy.
Dude. Yeah, the nuke was pretty fucking
That is
dope.
The only COD game I ever got a nuke on.
Really?
That one. Yep, that is the only one I ever got a nuke on. So that's why it's that high up there for me.
Yeah.
But I loved that game.
So for me, my first COD was Black Ops. The one that I personally owned. You know, I played World at War and Modern Warfare 2 living at your house.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. But for me, on like my own Xbox, being the first COD that I ever had, Black Ops will always have a special place in my heart. I remember first firing up the campaign and my mom being like, I remember my mom was like, I hope this game isn't too bad. And the first scene is like, oh, fuck this guy. Like, you need to go shoot him with a rocket or something. and I had to RPG a car, and my mom was like freaking out, like, what did we buy you? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
so Black Ops will always have a
First
special
scene, I
place.
think there was an F-bomb in it, and she just walked away.
Yeah. 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 So for me, Black Ops, great multiplayer, great like weapon system where you could just buy your like weapons and stuff. And it
Yeah,
had like the wager matches where you could like wager like your in-game currency against the other team. Um,
yeah,
for me, that was really fun. I don't think a game has done it that good since. Um, and like the customization, like you could change like the color of your scope, the color of the reticle, and like all that stuff. And I think Black Ops was really ahead of its time.
dude.
So
How about the stupid game modes we would do where we would just be us two versus like 100 bots, and we just chopper gunner the shit out of them the whole time.
yeah, yeah.
We would
On
also play
Nuketown.
this. Yeah, on Nuketown. Yep,
Yeah,
the original Nuketown. This
yeah,
is where Nuketown was first introduced, so I think that has
yeah,
a special place in everybody's hearts.
yeah.
Um,
What
bro, I
What are
just
you
have so many
feeling?
fun memories.
Yeah, so many great memories here. I'm I'm feeling A tier, but I could also see the argument for S tier. I don't
I
know.
would throw it in an S tier. I
Real
personally would.
throw it in S.
I had so much fun playing Black Ops One. I mean, act, give it an A. We'll go for an A, and then we'll
Okay.
reevaluate towards the end. But I
Yeah,
really think that's like if there was an A plus plus version, that's where I would put it.
yeah, yeah. I think it's a little above World at War, but not like Modern Warfare 2 level. You know.
Jack, how about the configuration of our own little torturous gun game, where if you got
Oh
a
my
knife kill, you
god.
would lose 10 tiers?
Oh my god. That was awful. That was terrible.
I
You
would
could be
purposely let you get to like the fucking crossbow or the throwing knife and then just
yeah,
knife you. And you would be back to the
down
start. It was
down
fucking
10. That you, you know the amount of knifing in this game that I received that just broke my soul, where I just wanted to throw my controller through the TV is ridiculous. Um,
you broke a controller after I knifed you twice
yeah,
because you're at 19.
it was something really fucked.
You went from 19 to 1 in 2 kills.
Yeah, the knifing was brutal the way we set that up, but
Yeah,
you know.
I know.
All right. Next was Modern Warfare 3. Um,
Yep.
this is my take. Modern Warfare 3 is the best Call of Duty of all time. That that's my opinion. The multiplayer is just as good as Modern Warfare 2's. The campaign, pretty good. I think this deserves S tier right out of the gate. The multiplayer, the MP7, the MSR, just ranking those guns up and like becoming a sweat quick scoper with the MSR. That's that's what I was doing on this game. I mean, I was just quick scoping kids and like search and destroy and like just murdering and search and
Yeah,
destroy.
this is the
Uh,
one where your skills of Call of Duty really like started becoming what they were. So this was the first game where you actually started like giving me a hard time in like
yeah,
when we would play each other. I would
right.
shit on you left and right, and then
Yeah,
this is the game
yeah,
where you started to figure it out. Um,
yeah.
they also introduced Spec Op modes in Modern Warfare 3. I don't know if you remember that. Spec Op challenges.
Spec Ops.
Um, remember those? You would drop in with a team and you would like fight 100,000 people.
I Not really. I just remember sweating the multiplayer. I remember sweating search and destroy in this game nonstop all day.
Yeah.
Um, I think this deserves S tier immediately.
Um, I think I would throw it in an A tier.
A tier?
That's just me, but I
Power of the
don't know.
Mouse.
It's tough. Yeah.
Power of the Mouse.
You have the control, so I don't have any really say in where you're gonna put the shit.
No, for me, I just think
you could leave it there. We could go back to this because I think
it's fair. It's fair because it's fair to put on par with Black Ops, even though I think it's a little better than the OG Black Ops. But
I would say it's better than the OG Black Ops.
Yeah,
personally.
Yeah. All right. It's back up there, back at the top. All right. Oh, this is where the show's gonna get a little spicy.
This
Black
is where
Ops
you and
2.
I are gonna start to disagree.
Black Ops 2.
I loved Black Ops 2.
Fuck this game.
Loved it.
Fuck this game.
Loved Black Ops 2, dude.
I do not share these feelings at all.
How come?
It was honestly what it was is I started getting shitted on again, and I never put in the time that I did into Modern Warfare 3 with like the quick scoping and like learning the maps and stuff. Like I didn't do that in Black Ops 2, and I just got raped in this game. I don't love this game. That was kind of personal experiences though, I guess. Now like looking at like gameplay and like YouTube videos and stuff, I know why people love this. I mean, they had like the ballista and like the the DSR or something, DMR, something like that.
The DMR. They introduced the VTOL.
Yeah, like at the time I hated this game, and I still remember hating this game. But now, like I can kind of see why I see why people like it. But for me, I think this is A tier material. What are your thoughts? You think it's S?
No, I would put this in the A. So I think ultimately we do agree that it should be an A. But it was definitely a fun game.
Yeah. At the time, I put it in trash, but looking back on it, like it is kind of not kind of. It is pretty good. It did stand the test of time, at least a little bit. All right, so Call of Duty Ghosts. I liked this game. I did. I liked this game. For me, the campaign in Ghosts, really good for me. I loved the campaign in Ghosts. I know this is a hated game, like universally almost hated
this one.
But I
hated this one.
You
grinded a lot on this game. Definitely grinded.
Yeah, I did put more time into this game. I like the multiplayer a lot in this game. More than, this is going to be a ridiculous statement, but probably more than Black Ops 2, at least maybe a little bit more than Black Ops 2. I know a lot of people do not agree with that whatsoever, but
that's not where it's going.
I did kind of like Ghosts.
This was also the first game where they introduced like the peek around the corner. You could aim the gun around the corner.
Oh, okay.
So they added that into that aspect of the game.
I love the honey badger.
Honey badger was good. I'm not a very big fan of this one, so I would personally put it as a C or a D.
Oof.
I would go C as the highest.
I'm feeling
that's
B.
Much better.
I'm feeling.
I don't think it's a B.
I'm feeling a B, but
no, because the other ones we're going to throw into a B. It's just not going to match up.
Yes, it will.
I would put it in C. Okay, put it in C for now, and if you think it matches up, we'll go through at the end and we'll reorder them if we think we have to change them. But I'm putting it in C. I don't think it should go any higher than that. I think it was an average game.
All right.
Definitely not one of my favorites.
Well, this next one, I know both of us universally agree. Advanced Warfare, straight in the trash can. Waste of $60.
That shouldn't even be a COD game. That's just put it right in the trash, because the shit you could run on walls, double jump, and fly through the air.
Yeah.
Like That shit was ridiculous. The
Yeah.
multiplayer was not fun to play.
No.
I think it was awful.
Pay to
I mean,
play
I
too
would
with the
put
supply drops. Like
yeah, like that was
the,
terrible. I don't think it was fun. I would instantly put that in trash and not waste any
yes.
more breath on it.
Yeah. I do want to waste a little more breath just to reiterate. It was fucking trash.
Dude, that was bad.
Yeah,
Bad.
that was
Probably the
really
worst
fucking
one
bad.
they ever released.
Yes. Yeah,
They
100%.
tried so hard to like compete with like I don't even know like maybe a Halo, but
Yeah,
the shit like flying through the air that's not Call of Duty for me. Like that
right.
no jetpack shit, no running up like running like Titanfall. Yeah, that's Titanfall shit, but that came out years later. But
Right.
that
Right.
that is not
Yeah,
that was not Call of
it
Duty.
is almost a disgrace to COD. Well, it is a
Yeah, that was
disgrace to COD.
terrible.
All right, Black Ops 3. So still the same moving mechanics as Advanced Warfare. Not a huge fan of that, and that's a big thing when you don't like the movement in the game at all.
Yeah,
Like that almost
it is. It
instantaneously
absolutely
kills
is.
it. The only thing I'd say with Black Ops 3 was that they had a lot better maps than
Oh, the
Advanced
maps in
Warfare.
this game definitely were a lot better.
So I
Advanced
do
Warfare
think,
was, I don't know, it
yeah,
just wasn't really that great for me.
yeah,
So
I would put this in maybe D. I think maybe it might be like a notch above Advanced Warfare slightly, but still not good.
yeah, I would put it in the D. I think that's fair.
All right. Infinite Warfare. Let's be real. Everybody bought this game to get World War II. No one bought Infinite Warfare to play Infinite Warfare. This for me is right in the trash column, right next to Advanced Warfare where it fucking belongs. Just horrendous.
I literally only bought it for World War II, so
Yeah.
that was literally the only reason I did it.
I think everybody bought Infinite Warfare for World War II. I think this goes in the trash column, right next to Advanced Warfare.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna put her there. World War II.
See, you and I are going to disagree on this one.
I don't think it's better than Ghost at all.
I disagree with you.
See, this is another.
I put a lot of time into this one. I put a lot of time into this one. I love this one. I'm also a big World War II like nerd. I love everything about World War II.
Yeah, fucking nerd.
The campaign was a lot of fun. You didn't even play the campaign on this game.
No.
The campaign was the high point for me. The multiplayer, that was fun. It was okay. They introduced there was like a new multiplayer version. Like I think it was called War Games or something like that, where you would work together and you could only do the task. Like you had to do the task in order to win or lose. So
right.
You know me, I'm biased to like when we're playing search and destroy, like I want to win. Like play the game mode, you're not going for kills here. Like domination, get the fucking flags, don't get triple capped and then just go for kills. Like I still want to win. Incorporate the kills into the win. So
right, that is how you play. Yeah.
So for me, that World War II, adding that new game mode, I loved it. So I personally would put that as a B. I think that game was really good.
I
don't think it's
B.
in World of War tier or it's not an A. It's definitely better than Ghosts in my opinion.
I love World at War, but after that, I was kind of done with like the going back in time theme, like to like World War II or World War One. I did not like this. I didn't enjoy the multiplayer in this game. I know again a lot of people did, especially compared to Infinite Warfare, which I mean it's not that hard to look good compared to Infinite Warfare, but it's like I still don't think it's better than Ghosts at all. I think it's the
Yeah,
same as Ghost, just older, like set in an older time.
which is probably why I like it more than
Right,
Ghost. So
right.
I could see us putting it on the same level. I would go with a C. I would agree, but I would
Right.
I would lean more towards World War II as you would lean more towards Ghost.
Yeah. So I think C is a
I
fair
think that's
ranking
fair.
for this.
Yeah,
Um, this one I know we're gonna disagree on again. Black Ops 4. I put time into this shit. I grinded some diamond weapon classes in this multiplayer. Um, I like Black Ops 4 personally. I loved
I
the
didn't hate it. I didn't think it was. It's definitely not on the same tier as World at War or
no,
anything like
no,
that.
no,
I would say it's better than World War II and Ghosts, but I would not
right,
go any higher than that.
right.
I would
And
give it a B.
I think what also gives this a little bump is that Infinite Warfare and World War II were just released. So I think that
Mhm.
made Black Ops 4 look that much better, you
Yeah,
know? So
yeah.
I can agree
Black
with
Ops
giving
4 is what Black Ops 3 should have been.
right,
Like Black
right,
Ops 3 should have been good. It didn't do well, and then Black Ops 4 came out and kind of like, oh no, we're gonna fix that real quick.
right. And one thing to mention is this game did open the doors for Warzone. Blackout did open the door for Warzone. Now Blackout,
Blackout sucked.
I hated it, but I think it
Sucked.
gave them kind of a foundation for that battle royale. But I
Yeah.
did not enjoy it at all. I thought it was stupid. Um, but I
No,
do
that was
think that
terrible.
giving it a B is fair uh, for this tier list. Next, we got Modern Warfare. Um, look,
Hashtag
it
time in. I put a lot of time into this game. I put a lot
yeah,
of time into this game.
we
I played the campaign maybe 3 times.
yeah, this is where we first started putting in hours every night with the SKRL squad. Um, this
Give them a little shout out.
yeah,
Love you
this
guys.
this is where we really first started playing every night with them, and it was so fun. The multiplayer was so fun with the six of us, and then when Warzone came out, the game just like kind of took on a whole new life with Warzone.
Dude,
Warzone
Warzone
was
brought it
so
all.
yeah, War
That original that Warzone after so bad of a flop with Blackout
yeah,
probably boosts this game to a different tier. Like if you're basing
yeah.
it solely off the fact of like multiplayer, the campaign, um,
Not that high, but with
not
Warzone,
that high, but adding Warzone, man,
yeah.
that completely changes the whole thing for me.
When Warzone
So
was first released, it was just so fucking fun. It was so fun.
it was invigorating, dude. We had
Yeah.
such a blast having the whole squad on, and we do 2 teams, and you'd hear one team like getting obliterated. Banker would leave his team; he'd be 300 meters away. Like
Yeah, yeah.
it was just so much fun. Our
Yeah,
boy
this is
Danny
where
joined a little late, but he's
yeah.
still on the grind right now. He's
Yeah.
loving it.
This is where, you know, I really kind of got connected to playing video games again was Warzone. Like it
Oh
was
yeah, oh
playing with,
yeah.
the SKRL boys in multiplayer that first got me playing, but then when Warzone dropped,
Tony shit talking in multiplayer, some of the best highlights of my gaming career. I loved it.
yeah,
Loved it.
yeah.
It came to the point, Jack, when we were logging on, the running joke was, all right, what 10-year-old's night are we ruining tonight? Like that was the joke. That was what we
Yeah,
would say every time we came on.
yeah.
It was
Let's hope Sony never releases our party chats and game chats. Thank you. Um,
yeah.
so
This
I
was
think with
COVID game,
Warzone,
right? This was the
yeah,
first game in
COVID,
COVID. Like
yeah,
this. So talk about time in. Like
right,
COVID hit, the boys were all in their houses. Like
right,
nobody was doing shit.
right.
We were
At home, not
some
working.
people exactly. Some people would
um,
hop on. Like
I with Warzone, I could make an argument for S tier here.
I would argue that it could be, and I think that's what's throwing it up there for me.
Yeah,
But I would probably say it could be
A.
A.
Yeah, I think the lowest is A. We might, because we can get back to that, but Warzone is just a huge part of that game. So, all right, Cold War. For me, this game was just eh. It wasn't. It
It
wasn't
wasn't bad. It
amazing.
wasn't good.
Yeah, it was just an average Call of Duty in my
Yeah.
mind. The Warzone
See,
with
like I think.
the Warzone with the Cold War guns was like
Oh
kind of funny because
yeah.
the modern warfare guns just still slayed
Oh,
the
they would still slay.
they would slay
Everyone
the
thought
Cold
like
War
they would
guns.
be repowering the yeah.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
there
They would.
was
Everyone thought Cold War would be like the new metas.
right, and that didn't happen. They did nerf a lot of the modern warfare guns, but not all of them. There were some of them that are always tried and trues, like the Kilo, the Grau. Even though they did
Dude, the
nerf the
Kilo
Grau,
still claps.
yeah. The
The
OG
M13.
Grau, yeah. Oh my god, the M13, dude. That thing was just it just didn't move. It was like
No,
having a minigun that you
yeah,
just needed to
exactly.
reload it every 4 seconds.
Yeah,
But
that was the problem.
yeah, yeah. The OG Grau, amazing in this game, or
Oh yeah, shout
amazing
out.
in Warzone. They had to nerf that though. I mean, that thing was a laser beam from anywhere on the map. I mean, like no
Yeah,
bullet drop,
yeah.
no nothing. I mean, you were just lasering kids. So with the multiplayer not being great, and
I'd throw it in
Warzone,
V.
yeah, Warzone kind of starting to go downhill a little bit here. I think B is fair. So Vanguard, this is where Warzone sucks right now. The multiplayer not great. The campaign, I mean, not great.
It's the
Nothing
only
about
Call
this
of
game.
Duty. It's the only Call of Duty where I did not finish the campaign.
Right. And I think that's saying something, especially for you who loves the campaign
I live and
aspect of
die by
COD.
campaign aspects of COD.
Yeah.
I
Nothing
mean,
about this
you want
game
to
is
talk
good.
about the OG ripping your heart out when they kill Ghost? Oh, dude, that's like that hurts. That hurts me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is the only Call of Duty where I did not finish the campaign. I don't think the multiplayer is that fun,
No.
and I don't think it makes Warzone that much better.
No, I think
So
it makes
I would put this
Warzone.
personally below World War II and Ghost. I don't think it's that
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I'm honestly feeling the trash column for this game.
No, I can't put that on the same level as like Advanced Warfare. I can't do that.
Really? It's
No,
pretty
I
bad,
can't.
dude. It's
It's pretty
pretty
bad, but
horrendous.
it's not Advanced Warfare bad.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. I could agree to that.
All right, so D it is.
Yeah. All
All
right.
right, so I mean, it doesn't look half bad. We're gonna go through and
Yeah.
maybe like.
So
I think. Go ahead.
S tier we got Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. A tier we got World at War, Black Ops 2, and 2019 Modern Warfare, which I think is fair for those four to be
Yeah, I
an
think
A.
that's fair. Those four are all. I mean, we also had a lot of fun playing those four, so I think that
Right.
that's partially why we put them that high.
It's a
But
little hard to make the tier list because you associate your memories of the game to how good they were, you know?
exactly. You
So,
associate how much fun you had playing the game
right.
with the tier. Like
Right.
Modern Warfare 2 is the ultimate COD. It put Call of Duty on the map as one of
Yes.
the best games of all time.
Yes.
And then they just built upon that. OG Rust.
Yeah. 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 OG Rust. I mean, that's how people settled beef was Rust.
Oh yeah, 1v1 me and Rust, dude.
Yeah, that's how people settled shit. So then we got Black Ops 4 and Cold War and B.
Could even drop Cold War to C.
Yeah, I was
think we could
actually
even do
thinking that
that.
too. Because Cold War was really just kind of meh, and Neat Ghost and World War II were kind of
It was average. It was
Yeah.
average. It was okay. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad.
Right. Now C,
C.
yeah, Ghosts, World War II, and now Cold War. Fair rankings. D, Black Ops 3 and Vanguard. I think that's valid.
Yeah. I mean, again, I go back to Call of Duty Vanguard being the only Call of Duty I've never finished the campaign on.
Right, and the multiplayer is not
like-
enjoyable.
Yeah, the map's kind of boring. They didn't really spice it up, add anything that new.
Yep.
So,
in the
and then we're gonna go
trash.
to trash.
If you have
Waste of $60.
Yeah, if you have an issue with these two being in trash, go fuck yourself. All right. We got Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare in trash. These games are horrendous embarrassments to the COD franchise. They were better off just taking the year off of releasing the game than release these two pieces of shit.
All right, guys, that is our episode of NJ Talking. We appreciate you making it this far.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.